I have a good one for you guys this time. It's probably gonna be a little bit longer video. I'll probably edit a little bit out, but try to keep most of it. So met up with a buddy. He's actually my 1,000 subscriber. So I met him a couple months ago when we did the breakfast with some of the guys from Colorado G Bodies, and he invited me out just to come check out some of his fleet collection, whatever you want to call it. He has a bunch of cars, huge garage space, or garages. So he hit me up saying he wanted to get the cars out. So I was like, I'll swing by and check them out. So I knew he had the LS swapped Caprice turbo. So I knew he had that. I knew he had a Caprice PPV, which is one of my dream cars. I want to get one for a daily. So that was nice checking out that. He had a 240 he's building for a drift car. I think he actually has two 240s. 69 Charger he's going to build one day. Another G-Body Cutlass that's lifted, Samurai, and a couple other cars. So just decided to go out there, check out all his cars. Got a ride along in the Caprice, and that thing, it put a smile on your face. Couldn't get any traction on it, but it was a fun ride. But yeah, I hopped on the bike, went over there. It's a hot one. I think it's like 95, 97 degrees a day. So I need just getting back to the house. So I'm gonna head inside, sit down for a little bit. I still have to work tonight, but like I said, I just went out there to check out his cars and say what's up to him. He was actually my 1,000 subscriber. So when it was 999, he was the +1 to make it 1,000. It's a little bit higher than that now, creeping up on 1,400. But hey, I'll take what I can get. But yeah, he has some nice rides. It's a nice project. He does all the work himself. So yeah, I'll cut you guys off and switch over to the ride over there, switch over to his house, checking out his garages, and just go from there. Enjoy.
Don't judge me on these. These ain't mine. My friend's into some weird shit. Wants to drive one of those things across the country.
Across the country?
That's working out.
He's crazy.
Yeah. I guess they have to make money. It's like whole bands of these fucking things.
Nah, like one of these across country would be a while.
Yeah, I try to keep only running cars here, but now at 2 and 2, so
How's this one coming along?
kind of bad to be honest, but only because I'm lazy at top.
Yeah, that heat is something.
Rear end's in it. I don't have, when I'm kind of like piecing together the front, because I want I don't know, I gotta figure out what I need and what I don't.
Just motor, transmission, and whatever computer you need.
I already have all that. I just need I need a pedal box, because there's no pedals at all. And whoever did this, like, this shit is embarrassing, but if I run it into a wall, I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
But there's like, it had a pedal box, so I'm gonna need another one of those, and cheap steering, some type of steering. So, but yeah, when I put this into the wall, I won't care.
Okay.
And then I can swap. I'll should have another one of these in the other shop that's clean. But I was like, oh, do I really want to trash this thing?
Yeah. That's the one I want right there.
That's my girlfriend's favorite too.
Yeah, the LSA in that one too, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, I was looking for a while. And I'm like, I haven't even been bad with the V6 one right now for a daily.
No, don't.
But yeah.
They do make 300 horsepower. But I mean, when you could just put a cam and it gets the same mileage as one of those.
Yeah.
This is the Shop Kitty Sputnik. This is the Corolla. I pulled the engine to a clutch in 2 years ago, and I got distracted with that car, and then
As long as you have the space and you have more than enough.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing is
What was the plans on this one?
nothing. Put it back. Oh, originally I was gonna put a circle track motor in it and just go all out, but that would mean that every one of my cars is a V8. So it's like maybe I should slow my roll.
Time with the PT and the Blazer. I was like, those V4 or 4-cylinder and a V6. Still horrible gas mileage.
Oh, this thing is a joke. Yeah. The
Is-
turbo's too big for the setup, so.
Is that built motor or just stock?
Yeah, build motor, old school. Like I built this like 8 years ago, and some of the parts were old from the get. So it's got like a Apexi or whatever, DJetro computer, just ancient JDM shit. But as far as these cars go, this one's actually really clean. It's got like some dents and stuff. Zero rust. Nice car. Ford 8.8 in the rear.
Nice.
S13 front suspension.
And you do all of it yourself?
Oh yeah, doing it, yeah. Poor. Makes you fucking. Yeah, that's the skid plate I had that goes on the front of it. Like, it works good, yeah. To be honest, I've like hit some. I drove this thing from Washington to here, and hit like a raccoon on the way and stuff. You know? We're like, yeah, down it goes. This is 6.2 out of Hoopty.
This is going in the 240?
Yeah, 07. So this one's gonna get the LSA that I bought from
Ernesto?
Ernesto, and with stock pulleys. You know, not turning it up. It's just gonna be stock blower, stock pulleys, E85 only. And originally I was going for CD009 because I have 2 of those. So I have a full CD009 kit. But then this dude on Facebook, I had an extra one of these laying around. It'd been sitting there for like 4 years. So I traded that for T56 and computer, like I said, Terminator X.
Going Holly with it?
Didn't want to wait for it,
Yeah.
even though I haven't touched it since I did that like 3 months ago.
I'm gonna put a 6.2 on something that weighs what? Nothing?
6.2 with a blower.
Hood or no hood?
Ain't gonna fit, at least from what I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work. But again, it's a piece of shit, so I'm just gonna.
Get it sideways, make a bunch of smoke.
I'm gonna, my plan is for this horsepower to help me overcome my lack of skill. So I can just leave it in third gear, focus on not hitting the wall, and
This your first drift car, or is the other
Yeah.
one a drift car too?
everybody says this is a drift car, but it was never a drift car. It was just turbo's too laggy. It's just not.
Yeah. What's another one?
Bro, this is where it's at.
Oh, that-
You, this makes life.
Yeah, especially right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you just turn it on your phone like an hour before you come in, and then.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a heater for mine for the winter, but never thought about the AC for the
This
summer.
is both, and it worked great. So in the wintertime, I just set it so that it keeps it above freezing, and then if I want to go in there, then I turn it up. I drove this thing to Dallas and back.
Recently?
Yeah, just the other day. And my girlfriend, we took it all the way down there. Didn't skip a beat. Well, that's not entirely true. Blew the fuel pump blew the hose off the pump in the tank.
Mm.
But aside from that, no issues.
Yeah, I thought that's what happened with the Elko up at Bandimere, but I think more electrical.
That's
Like,
what
just
I thought it
shut
was.
off.
I sent you that photo.
Your sending unit?
Yeah. So, well, what had happened was that the intern of that hose was leaking, was making that pump just try to run. So now I've got 2 30-amp fuses on this poor little 525, which is fine because now they don't even get warm, you know.
Nice. You said this is a 5.3 or 6.0?
5.3.
5.3.
Gen 3, 5.3. Not much done to it. 12 419 springs, sloppy stage 2 cam, lifters, and I gapped the rings. I don't even know why I gapped the rings. It only run with that. I put this air filter on there. With the air filter, lowered the boost to like 11 pounds. So
Okay.
I'm gonna turn it up.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to the 4.8. Well, I did cam it, but as far as anything with the bottom end, other than that, didn't gap the rings, nothing.
This hoopty, I got it. I was like, oh, all right, pull it apart. Looked at the cam bearings, and like normally I'm pretty good about cam bearings. They were gone. I mean, like there was, I think I had a couple of them laying around, and
Thought you weren't supposed to look at the cam bearings.
wow. So I put new cam bearings in it, and then I was like, well, if I'm like pulling the whole bottom end out, I may as well do rings and all that stuff. So.
Yeah. What year is this again?
89.
89, old cop car.
Yep. 9C1. It's got the 8.5 in the rear. And it originally came with 350 700 R4,
Okay.
which is the only Caprice that came with the 350. Still has air conditioning. That was a lot of work.
Important things.
Yeah, I would. If I would do it again, I'd do vintage air. Pay those guys to do the engineering and effort for it because it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I thought about making a plate like this on the Monty.
I can do that. I can do that for you. You give me a piece of cardboard.
Well, I have the piece that already goes there for the air box, but I'll just have to attach 2 pieces to it on each side.
Yeah, so I left this open because originally I was going to build a box and have a drop-in filter, but then I realized that that's going to take me like days of welding, so I was just like, I'm just going to make some lobster cuts and then stick it down the bottom. And then that goes all the way down, and I put one of those truck socks on there, just because I do drive this thing. I drive it in the rain. I drive it on dirt hoses. So, yeah, figured I'd keep a little bit of dust off of it.
You said what power is it putting out? Or have you dynoed it?
It makes 599 horsepower, so we'll call it 600, and over 700 of torque.
That's to the wheels?
To the wheels, yeah, to the tires. And that's because I have CO2 boost control 096 backside, so it's real small, and then 4-inch downpipe. So this thing is holding that thing shut until 10 pounds and 85, so I can run more time. Because I really wanted to be able to punch it to the in between stoplights, and actually be able to keep up with a modern Hyundai.
Yeah, I'm still learning on them, so I'm definitely going to be hitting you up with a whole bunch of questions.
Well, I mean,
I did get the flex fuel sensor. I didn't go
That's not bad.
CO2 yet, but
yeah, I built I don't know, I just wanted it to be like accessible. I built like a titanium bracket, but titanium is kind of weird to weld. I'm not a professional, so it's real light, but
oh, that's crazy light.
that's not how I like it. So yeah, I don't know too much about welding titanium. I just got some, and so I figured I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just bend a piece of aluminum. It's fun. And I run that through the radiator too because, well, I thought it'd be worse than it is, but I have a pretty low stall.
What transmission?
408.
480. Okay. You have problems with I guess not to talk about overheating, but I know the opening on the Monty is a lot smaller. You have any problem with airflow from the intercooler sitting in front of the radiator?
No, the problem that I have is the air conditioning. So this condenser, I would have definitely should have moved to a modern style condenser instead of like the tube and fin that this one is.
Okay.
And there's no room between the intercooler and the condenser to fit a pusher fan. So when I turn it on, it just automatically turns on both these fans, which are just half-body fans, because I don't believe in those aftermarket.
Okay.
That does not have a good look.
Yeah, I have ones that came with the radiator, so hopefully they're good enough. But did you think about putting a pusher fan in there?
Yeah.
So I thought about putting one
definitely
on
want
front of my intercooler.
If not, if you have room, like that might be the ticket. Like
Okay.
there is no room there. There's almost enough room. In fact, I finally have a fan that'll fit. I bought these fans, which are like, these are supposed to be like the best low profile, but they're still not low profile enough. But this one, I think will fit in there, so I'm gonna put this one in there.
Okay.
Because when I was like in Dallas traffic, like AC starts like it's just like less and less and less, and then you get to moving and it's fine. And I put I was like measuring the pressures and shit, and yeah, it doesn't get cold enough with those two fans. It doesn't cool the
Okay.
motor enough.
Yeah, I was just
So
worried
maybe
because the
this
opening on the Monty is probably half that and a lot smaller. And I was like,
And then I was gonna build a big air dam for the bottom that was like fits the same as the bumper, but I ended up just bolting the stock one back on there because I ran out of time. That's Budnick. Dark cat. She was wild.
oh, I see.
Oh, she's nice now, but she just doesn't like other cats. Yeah, no, she just hangs out in the shop.
Nice. It's a good place to hang out.
Yeah, it's a lot better than outside. Yeah. Especially in the winter time for her.
That's really what I was debating because there's plenty of room because the nose on the Monty obviously comes out, so there's room for at least a pusher on front of it and then two pullers behind it.
Yeah, people really underestimate the amount of airflow. I wish I could stick with a stock fan, but there's no way.
Yeah.
Especially with like if you want to run this type of intake.
Yeah. And then my transmission cooler, I think I'm just going to run that up under the car. It's got the built-in fan and everything on
Yeah,
it.
perfect. Somewhere in the back. That's where I was gonna run this one with a fan. Or
I was thinking right up under the driver's side seat because it's single turbo, it'd just be out the back of the passenger side. So there's a lot of real estate right there.
Man, there is not in this thing.
No?
Oh, I should bring this thing up so you can see. You would think
You don't have to rub the lift in, man. I've been wanting to lift since I bought the house.
get one. Man. I got one. You fucking have it. I got an extra.
Hey, I'm gonna take you up on that. four posts or two?
Two posts.
Two?
4 posts kind of suck. I mean, it's nice, but at the same time, it's slow as balls, and you can't do any suspension work. So it's ginormous. They can go higher. I'm sure. I guess I could go higher. But yeah, this is way tighter under here than you anticipate. Well, at least especially here, I have to actually push the floor up just so I can keep the exhaust.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty open on the Monty.
This is a circle track muffler that I flipped around because usually it's 2 3.5s in and then 1 4 out. So I just flipped it around so it's 1 4 in, then 2 3s out.
Yeah, that exhaust tip is crazy.
The Easter egg.
Yeah.
Rub them titties. Oh yeah, I hit some tumbleweeds on the way to Texas.
Yeah. But yeah, I think mine transmission cooler will pretty much be right up here, under the driver's seat.
Yeah,
Everything else, plenty of room.
terrified of things hitting. Like I did not want to lower this thing at all. Yeah, I thought it was a fuel filter sound on these 2 giant fuel filters when I started losing fuel pressure. But no, it's just that hose inside there.
Okay.
Stock one, and I just extended this frame rail out 6 inches.
Nice.
Works fine.
Built for 080 or just stock?
Stock for it.
Okay. I don't feel as bad now.
No. Well, look at these tires. Like I can't load it up anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, this car is meant for putt.
Did you already got an LS swap for 500?
Yeah, that's a 5.3 from a van or something. I don't know. And then it's lifted.
You gonna keep it lifted?
Yeah, it was lowered. It was an absolutely clapped out car. Trimmed the fenders with a 44. It's got 5-inch lift spindles from so you can run big wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rear, it has coil over springs from
Full interior too.
Yep. I drove this thing off road from Seattle to here.
Nice.
Absolute junk though. Like nothing about this is. The steering gear leaked so much that I was like wrapping pants around it and stuff so that it would like keep it in for a little bit, and then I throw the pants out. Another pair on there.
Nice. Yeah, I love the $500 cars though.
Oh yeah. Pretty hard to find now.
Is that the Samurai?
Yeah. Samurai with that head gasket. Kind of want to get a Deutz diesel and put it in there, a little air-cooled Deutz diesel.
Nice.
Not sketchy work. Yeah, this thing, cheap and chintzy, but it actually does a pretty good job. If you need like that old those aluminum parts.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'll probably send some pictures of it. My buddy was talking about dimple dyeing it, but if you had the plasma cutter and
We got
everything.
dimple dyes too.
Yeah.
We got dicks, we got stars, we got hearts. I'll tell you.
Just circles? You have circles?
We got normal circles too. But people really like the dicks for whatever reason. I swear we have a whole stack of them around here somewhere. Oh, there you go. There's bottle open. This is the some dual alternator brackets that I've been working on for that big truck out there.
Okay.
So it runs two great big 124, 112 volt alternator.
What's something like this run?
Like 100 grand-ish. 100-ish grand-ish.
Just sitting in the garage.
Plus dueling. No, not just sitting in the garage. No, well, plus, so there's I can't get three-phase here. So there's a converter in the other shop.
Okay.
Right here. And then that thing, and that thing. And then I had to update the panel, because this thing is old. But we make angle kits for Nissan hardbody trucks. That's real popular now. This is actually really cool. It's all put together for Hellcat tensioners for like ultra wrap. So if you really want to like overdrive your blower. That's the bracket that's what the bracket looked like before we re-engineered it.
The one for the truck?
Yep.
Okay.
Kinda a little shitty. How we keep it running. Cheap.
Is what you do for a living too? You just also do it on the side?
Oh, I just on the side, yeah, I work, I do oil shit. Like right now, the last job that they did in here is all Delrin, so this is all plastic. He actually cut, there's a company here that does all the aftermarket fuel tanks. But then I got this, which I think is gonna be a better gear ratios for me. But this is the car that I was originally gonna put all that stuff in, but I didn't want to,
Mess it up.
yeah, like I'll keep this one for the next go. And then this is my long-term project, which is 69 Dodge Charger.
What's the plans on this one? Full restoration?
No, it's getting a Gen 3 Hemi and a single turbo.
I'm gonna do like everybody else, just Hellcat swap it.
You know, I would. They're just getting a little too expensive. Whereas if I just do a 6.2 and a turbo, I'll probably get it a lot less money. Luckily, I bought all the body components before they stopped making them.
Where'd you find this one at? Up Washington too?
Nope. I bought it from a guy named Rambo in Alabama, and I drove this motherfucker home. It was parked for 20 years, and
Nothing in it now though, right? No motor?
Oh, there's a 318 or something
Okay.
right now. Yeah. But no, I drove that thing from Alabama to, we went down to the coast, drove it all over the place. My buddies, we were originally supposed to go to Detroit, buy cars, and then make it home, but I found that one. So
Yeah.
I flew to Atlanta, got a rental car, bought that thing. My buddies went to Detroit, they bought a Yukon Denali for $800. Air conditioning broke, they took the doors off, threw them on the roof. They met up with me, I threw a cheap Holley carburetor on it, replaced the fuel line, and this thing cruised. The tires were so old, they just started popping one tire after another, just.
So what you're saying is I need to take road trips with you and bring at least $500.
It is incredibly fun. It is incredibly fun. So I've done that. We've done New Jersey, Boston, Detroit, all over the place.
Yep.
Nice.
Whatever you want. I got high-speed gears from MRAPs. Lockers, which these things never came with.
It's just crazy. What do you get, like 2 miles a gallon?
Ah, that's like 4 or 5.
How often do you get this out?
What was that? On the 4th of July. See the side? That's all from trees. Like, I take it up
Nice.
in the mountain. These things look like you just have them for looks, but they keep the trees like moving.
Okay.
So that yeah. So when you're actually out there, it keeps the trees off the windshield. Because it goes anywhere, but you have to push down trees sometimes. And around here, the trees up at high elevations are really hard, and like I broke a few windows out. This is that's the cool alternator, I guess. I have here. Yeah. But yeah, it runs like two modern alternators, so that I can have enough power if I want to add whatever I want, as many lights. We originally had one dual voltage alternator, and they were really unreliable, and they're like $7,000. So this is my solution.
Nice.
So now I'm selling them to guys that also build their campers out of this thing.
So that's the bracket you're making in there is for
Yeah.
the dual alternator? Okay.
So,
This thing's just crazy. cartridges?
Yeah, just
Okay. Must be nice when you got $100,000 machine in there.
honestly, it's made out of a piece of fucking square tubing, and I just drilled some holes in
Yeah, I thought about it, but I already have the floor shifter ordered and everything.
it. It's
so.
actually butthole if you want to actually like drive fast, as you might imagine. You know, like feeling for gears and shit. It's not like the nice positive feeling of floor shit. I don't even want to speed in my neighborhood. Try not to be that guy.
Somebody just posted one on my like neighborhood Facebook page. They're like, drive like your kids lived here. And I wanted to troll them so bad. I was like, so fast with burnouts?
Right. I do it all the time, especially in front of the VFW. I get entertainment out of it. These brakes are butthole, you might imagine, for a giant ass car. Yeah. No blow-off valve, because I like the noise. So it's like. Oh yeah. Stupid low RPM. It's rapid. Right at a lot more. This one barely takes like 10.5 pounds.
Was that your map? I'm definitely going to have to get on the Monty now and get it all lined up.
The noise, man. When we get over 190, I'll shoot. Two steps off. Only from.
Oh, they're coming for you already. Yes, that's kind of how I want my Silverado set up when I get one.
Just slight lift on it. Whatever you need. No. That's harder than that.
If you don't do it for the kids, something's wrong with you. Hayabusa at that pawn shop. Definitely like it.
It's such a good cruiser. That's why I don't want to put like rear wheels or change the suspension because the roads around here are bluff. If I was driving that white car, it'd be really uncomfortable right now, just going through the dips and that kind of shit.
See, and I thought I was going to do the center exit through the bumper exhaust like this one.
This is still too loud for me. I wish I could put more muffler on
Yeah, you do have that circle track one.
it, but it's like straight.
definitely going to have to get on the money now.
Yeah, just get you some incentive. Ground and shit.
What size are they? 45, 55, something like that.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Closed course. Not replicated.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
Glad my neighbor knows.
Like that, you just gotta air it out the van right there.
They got some cool cars. It's got people in this house.
Still smoking?
It's coming
Some
through
smoking in there.
coming through the trunk. Had to add some more.
I appreciate it, man.
I'll let it cool off before I heat up my air-conditioned house.
You mean rolling back up or leave it down?
Alright.
All right. Yeah, that's hopefully picked up on camera nice.
Added some, what do they call that?
Oh, that's just bed lining.
Yeah, that liner, rust prevention. Yes. Anyway, yeah, look it up. They're telling you 225.
220. Wow.
Yeah.
225.
Anyway, they kind of make it look like a stock car. I don't really like it. I want something that's bigger. Just bigger. But they're at least 16s, which 15s are fucking expensive now.
Yeah.
Whereas 16s are like a sort of an affordable tire.
So you want more tire, or you just want to?
I just want to literally fill the wheel wells more.
Okay.
I guess I'm not trying to go fast. I just, for a certain look.
As long as you get some grip, that's going to be the one thing.
It's not going to get.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We won't die right away. Our eyes will burn first.
I need one. It's already the right color, man. I'll talk to my bank.